Great, good evening. So this is Ramakrishna and I'm back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to discuss the logic to write to check whether a given string is palindrome or not. First, let me tell you what do you mean by palindrome. So palindrome is nothing but a word or a number or any phrase, okay? If you read it, okay, it will be same from the forward as well as backward. That is what palindrome is. So I'll just give you one example, okay? For if you take a word called madam, okay, so if you read it from the forward, that is M-A-D-A-M, that is madam. And if you read it from the backward, okay, so that is M-A-D-A-M, madam. It will be the same, okay? Palindrome is a word or number that will be same if you read it from the forward or if you read it from the backward. Okay, I can give you another example also, refer. Okay, so refer is a word, okay? If you read it from the forward, it will be the same, and if you read it from the backward, it will be the same, okay? The pronunciation is same, the words are same, okay? The order of the sequence of letters is same, okay? So I can give you another example, that is 121. Okay, so 121 is one such an example, okay? If you read it from the forward, it will be the same, and if you read it from the backward, it will be the same. The sequence of characters that are arranged are same, okay? That is what palindrome is, okay? So in this program we will verify, okay, whether a given string is palindrome or not, okay? So I'll tell you the logics how I am going to write it, okay? I'm going to tell you the simplest logic that is present in the internet, okay? Here let me take a variable, let me create a variable that is string type, okay? I will name it as yes. Yes is equal to, I will make use of a word called madam here, okay? Madam, okay? So I have created a variable yes, and which is storing a variable which is storing a value called madam. So here I am going to create another variable that is yes1, and I'm just initializing it. I'm not giving any value, I'm not showing any value in it. So here you have to understand one simple point, that okay, why I have created the second variable means I will reverse the first variable that is yes, and I will store it in a variable called yes1. After reversing it, I will just compile yes and yes1. If both are matching, I can say they are palindrome. If both are not matching, I can say they are not palindrome. Hope the point is clear. Okay, after creating the second variable, here I will start with for loop, okay? I hope you remember the syntax of for loop, okay? For loop, the first will be initialization should be there, and then condition will be there, and then updation will be there. Here I will create a variable called, and I will initialize it with 0, and then here I have to give a condition here. Condition will be I less than yes dot length method. Okay, so you have to remember this point, okay? If you want to find out the length of the array, the syntax will be array reference variable dot length. If you want to find out the length of this string, okay, the syntax will be string reference variable dot length method. That is the difference between array and string, okay? So after giving the condition, we have to give updation here. My updation here will be I plus plus. I'm just incrementing for each and every iteration. So after starting, we have entered into the for loop, okay? So we have created a for loop successfully. In for loop, my first instruction will be like fetching the character from the string, okay? So yes is a variable and which is having a value in it. What I will do, I will take each character from this variable and I will store it in yes1. Sir, how do you fetch a character in the string? We have a method called char at. Caret is used to fetch a character, is used to get the character of a string, okay? So I will create a variable called char. So since I'm fixing the character in the string, okay, the return type will be char only. So I will name it as, the variable name will be char is equal to yes dot char at is my method, and it is a parameterized method, and we have to pass value to it. Here I am passing the I here, okay? For first iteration, the value will be 0. For second iteration, the value will be, or C should be small, yeah. For second iteration, the value will be 1. For third iteration, the value will be 2. For each time I'm doing the indexing, it will fetch the character in it. So the next step, what I'm trying to do is I will store the whatever the character that I fetched from the S, I will store it in S1. S1 is equal to CH plus yes, sorry, yes1. Okay, so if you observe this, okay, here I'll tell you the logic. For first iteration, it will fetch the first index, that is m, and then it will store here. The s1 value is nothing here, and it will store it in s1. Okay, value of s1 is now m. Okay, after that, okay, for second iteration, the value of I will become 1 and it will fetch a. Okay, so now ch value is a. Okay, after fetching it, I'm storing it in s1. See, the value of s1 is already m. Okay, so m is equal to ch value is a plus m. Okay, so totally it will become a m. Okay, so for that iteration, the value, so now s1 value will become a m. Okay, for that iteration, the value of I becomes 3. Okay, so here it will fetch a d, and then it will store it in s1. See, the value of s1 is am, and then equal to, what is ch value? Ch value is d plus s1 value is am. It will become dam. Okay, so the value of s1 will become dam. For fourth iteration, okay, like so the length of the here is, the length is 5. Okay, the length of this s is 5. Okay, so the fourth iteration, the I value will become 3. It will fetch the third index value, that is a only. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it fetched a, and it is going to store it in s1. What is the value of s1? That is dam is equal to ch value is a plus dam. Totally it will become a dam. Okay, so the value of s1 now will be a dam. For fifth iteration, okay, so here from here our for loop will stop executed after this loop. Okay, because the length will be 5 and value of I will become 4. 4 less than 5 is true now, but for next iteration, the value of I will become 5. 5 less than 5 will become false, and for loop will get terminated there. So this is the last iteration. In last iteration, that is 4, it will fetch m and it will store it in a variable called ch. After storing it, okay, here it will, ch will be stored in s1. So s1 is adam plus m. Adm is equal to m plus adam. It will become madam. Okay, so the value of s1 is mdam. So if you, let us verify, okay, whether whatever the logic that we have performed is correct or not. Okay, we have to verify, right? So let us write our verification step here. If yes is equals to, okay, I will be making use of method called equals ignore case. Okay, here I will be passing yes1. Okay, after passing inside it, okay, if both are same, I will be telling that it is yes is a palindrome. If not, it is a palindrome. Okay, so my else condition will be like this. It's not a palindrome. Okay, so if I run this program, I'll successfully get a message called madam is a palindrome. But instead of madam, if I try to give some other word, okay, it will say it is not a palindrome. So you can see that. Okay, so instead of here, if I try to say, okay, I will try to say level. So level is a palindrome. Okay, if you read it from the forward or if you read it from the backward, it will be same, and if I run it, it will be saying that level is a palindrome. But if I remove this if I try to put o here, okay, it will say it is not palindrome. Yes, right. Hope you understood the program. Okay, it will be one of the easiest approach to find out whether a given string is palindrome or not. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.